step back in time to 1878, where the Cavite Mutiny shakes things up like a history-changing earthquake. Picture it as a rebellion dance that's more than just a skirmish. It's like a rebellious shoot against the rule. Let's dive in and figure out, what is it, a cry for fairness or a planned act of defiance? The Cavite Mutiny in 1878 was a big deal in Philippine history. It made people start thinking more about wanting to be independent from Spanish rule. Filipino soldiers started it, and it caused a lot of things to happen that made the fight for freedom stronger. Looking into why it happened and what came after gives us better idea of how Filipino resisted being ruled by the Spanish and fought for their own country. The National Historical Commission of the Philippines on the two phases of the 1872 Cavite Mutiny, the entire Filipino nation, as well as Filipino communities all over the world gathers to celebrate the Philippine Independence Day, an event that trailed to another tragic and ultimately meaningful part of our history. Based on the research study of Kahimyang Project 2023, Jose Mentore y Vidal, a prolific Spanish historian, and a Governor-General, Rafael Izquierdo, found an alliance together. As Vidal complemented and cooperated with Izquierdo for his object of secularization, the two Spaniards reckoned that the firing of rockets from the walls of Intramuros were contrived in a signal among the maneuvers of Manila in Cavite. Governor-General Izquierdo eagerly demanded a pillar of Spanish force in Cavite to kill the revolt. On the 17th of February 1872, Filipinos were in terror to do an act of rebellion and commit such a daring act again. On the other hand, Dr. Trinidad Hermenindo Pardo de Tavera, a Filipino scholar and a researcher, the incident was a mere mutiny of the native Filipino soldiers and laborers of the Cavite arsenals as they are aggrieved in the abolition of their concession. Tavera added that the Spanish friars and Izquierdo used Cavite mutiny as a powerful lever by magnetizing it as a full-blown conspiracy. The uprising of the 200 Filipino troops and workers at the Cavite Arsenal because a reasonable for Spanish expression of the embryonic Philippine nationalist movement. The thought and cruel reaction of the Spanish authorities served ultimately to promote the nationalist cause. The dedication of the Cavite Mutiny as meticulously planned uprising may have been subject to exaggeration, particularly given the collaboration between Governor-General Rafael Izquierdo and Spanish historian Jose Mentore y Vidal. It is possible that the perceived threat posed by insurgents from the Philippines was exaggerated, possibly for political reasons, in an effort to support a forceful response.